Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ariana's Guided Messages. I'm your host, Ariana, and for those of you who know me, welcome back. For those of you who don't, I'm here to dismantle deception and guide you back to truth, love, and alignment always. So with that being said, let's get into today's message. Okay, so today's message, we're going to choose a sign at random, and this message will be for you, depending on if you are that zodiac sign or if you have that placement in your birth chart, okay? So let's see what's coming up. Shout out to my subscribers. We've reached over 50 and I'm super excited about that. So thank you. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe and leave your comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how it's resonating with you or what changes have happened. I love to hear it. Okay. All right. So Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides, who is this message for at this time? Whose reading am I being called to do in this moment? Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. Whose reading am I being called to do at this moment? Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra. It says consideration, fairness, and harmony. All right, let's get into it, Libra. Let's see what energy is surrounding you at this time. What's coming up for you? Okay, I'm going to start with the Kipper deck. Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides, what's coming up for Libra placements at this time? Remember to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, your astral houses, all that. You might have Libra in your chart, and this reading may be beneficial depending on where in your chart Libra lies, if you're not a Libra, okay? All right. Let's see what is coming out for you guys today. Male or female, doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates. First card for Libra, you have family room. So something could be taking place in your family room. There could be a meeting of some sort, a discussion. Okay, you had a bunch that wanted to come out, but I'm only going to take a few. So what's coming out for Libra? Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. Okay. You have gift. So you could be receiving a gift. Someone could be giving you a gift in your family room. You could be gathering or going to some kind of gathering where you'll be receiving a gift. Okay, and then it says main male. A main male could be giving you a gift. You could be this main male. Okay. And then you have pathway. Okay, so something's being led to you. Maybe a male is being led to you. Maybe this is a gift from God. Something is happening. Some gathering is happening, and you're being led to this. This is spiritually led, and it's causing you to meet someone, whether you're this main male or you're meeting a main male. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have change. Okay, so there's a change coming up here. All right. Okay, so let's get into, let's get into the tarot now, actually. No, I'm going to start with your career and see what's this gift coming for. This is the Career and Life Oracle deck for Libra placements. What is coming out for Libra placements at this time? Because I'm curious about this gift and I'm curious about the pathway. So automatically that tells me let's go to this deck. All right. What's coming out for Libra placements? Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. Thank you. You have give and take here. Okay. This could be in the matter of love. Like I said, some of you guys could be meeting someone on your path. Okay. And this is in the matter of the heart. You see that those hands connecting and making a heart. And is that one hand? No, it looks like two separate hands that are connecting together. Okay. And this is movement. So making progress. The heart card says be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So again, that gift came out. So you could be giving, or someone could be giving you time, money. You could be spending time in a family room, spending time in a house, spending time at a gathering. It's something peaceful, quiet, and intimate. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. And there's movement here. So it's good progress. You'll be able to overcome any obstacles on your paths, big leaps forward. So maybe a relationship is taking movement of some sort. Okay. As I said, that progress wanted to come out. So it seems like a relationship here is taking progress. It seems like like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on the course for at least a few more months. I'm feeling like you guys are meeting someone, and it maybe took a long time. With the moon here, outside forces, maybe something was getting to you. Maybe something was fogging your brain, or maybe you were thinking that I'm not going to meet someone. I'm not going to find a person that matches my heart as far as the type of giver I am, the type of lover I am. Okay. But that's just, outside sources trying to drive the situation or try to cloud your judgment. Okay. This cycle will shift soon and you'll be okay. Yeah, looking here. Some of you guys could have been looking for a person, and that person is looking for you, and you need to know that. And this path is being open if you haven't found them already. That's what I'm getting. This could be a singles. I'm picking up on single Libras. Okay. All right. So let's see what comes out in your Southern or not Southern Oracle, Wise Tale Oracle deck before we get into the tarot. Let's see. What's coming out for Libra placements? Allah, angels, Holy Spirit guides. Some of you who are in a relationship now, maybe you were looking for a long time. If it's not a relationship, it's about a career, okay? With sensibleness. That wanted to come out. It says if you place your purse, handbag, or wallet on the floor, you may have financial troubles. Purse on the floor, money out the door. But let's correlate this to love. If we're correlating this to love, it's just kind of like, oh my goodness, like I'm just giving, and nothing's working. I'm not finding the right thing. I'm not finding the right person. I'm not finding the right opportunity, and it's time, efforts, money being wasted. But this was causing you to speculate, to take a closer look, okay? To really envision and imagine who or what it is that will make you happy, or that checks all your boxes, if you will, when it comes to relationship, career, family, whatever it is, okay? It's caused you to take a closer look rather than just give or fall for anything, right? It says don't count other people's money, avoid speculating on others' finances or spending habits, focus on your own financial goals. But in this sense, you're more focused on what you want. Yeah, ill-tempered. This could have been making you short-tempered or kind of making you angry in the moment. It says God don't like ugly. Okay, and it says decisive, but you got to be more decisive. You got to be more discerning. You got to really figure out and think about what it is, what qualities in a person that you want. I'm really picking up on this. I mean, I hope it resonates, but that is what I'm getting heavy. It's giving single Libras. If you're in a relationship already, then this is more of a career of like deciding what it is that you want. But there's a lot of overthinking that happened, maybe even confusion. All right. But it says study long, study wrong. But I just feel like, I don't know, you're being more decisive of who you want. You're taking a closer look. You're taking the time to get to know someone before you make a final decision. You're paying attention to demeanor. Rather, maybe some of you guys could have been paying attention too much to the material and paying too much attention to the outer. Now you want to really connect to the inner. All right. Like someone may look good on the outside, but what is their demeanor like? Can I really connect with this person? Okay. What else? Yeah, disobedience here. Because if you don't, it says a hard head makes a soft behind. But if someone refused to listen to you, or you don't, or it's too much tit for tat, it's not going to work, no matter how good a person looks is what I'm getting. Let's go to the tarot and see what's up for Libra placements. What's going on for Libra placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What's going on with Libra placements? Libra. Okay, first card out was King of Wands. Again, attractiveness, leadership, young, fun, carefree, you know, a king, but a handsome king, someone who doesn't look old or could be older, you know, could be a male in, you know, mid to late 40s or mid to late 30s, or even a female, an entrepreneur, a natural leader, someone who pretty much knows what they want. They're fun. I could be speaking to Sagittarius or Leo. You could have those placements in your chart. You could be connecting with those signs, or an Aries. Okay, but someone who likes to have fun, giving. With the giving card, you have Page of Pentacles here. Okay, but you have to protect yourself because you could be too giving. Okay. Yeah, with the Fool card in reverse and Queen of Swords in reverse, no boundaries here. Okay, Fool card is holding back, indecision, hesitation, recklessness, and then overly emotional, easily influenced, you know, cold-hearted. So maybe you could have been giving to, and I could be speaking to a man or a woman or a man, flip it how it resonates, flip the roles. But maybe you could have been giving to people who were moody, people who were ill-tempered, people who couldn't control their anger or was just flighty with the moods, and you're just like this fun, carefree, just trying to have a good time, you know, go with the flow, pretty mellow for the most part, but you got to use discernment when you're really picking people. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, be slow with that pentacle, a little bit slower with it. Don't give it so freely, okay? Hold back is what I'm getting. Yeah, with the Hermit in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. Okay? Because it causes you to withdraw because of the disharmony that's coming out. What else is coming out for Libra placements? Yeah, juggling. You could have multiple options or looking for multiple options. I mean, it's, again, this reading is giving me someone who's looking for love but just hasn't found the right one. And could be talking to, you could have narrowed it down from talking to a lot of people, or it could be just two. But with Two of Pentacles and Ace of Wands here, I mean, somebody is out here, okay? Like, you know, and it could be more, your decision could be more sexual based or material based rather than personality or emotional based. Okay. Yeah, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment. That's what I'm saying. What's the advice on this? Whew. Look at this, leading to heartbreak, constantly leading to heartbreak. Someone is like on a cycle of this. There's been, you know, you need to slow down to make the right decisions. Knight of Swords here, slow down. Don't be so impulsive. Don't be so quick to sleep with someone right away or give, you know, or go see or go, you know, some of you guys need to take a breath. You know, some of these apps, some people be on it and you know, they may want to meet up quick or tell all the story quick. No, you're going to lead yourself into the same thing over and over, disappointment over and over. And then you wonder why you got to hold back and regroup and recope and read all this hangman energy. And then you want to blame the world. No, you have to, this is judgment. You have to reassess. Okay. You have to do something different. Okay. Yeah, because it's going to lead you to, that's why you're feeling burdened, or this is leading to burdens because you have to plan better. You have to think better. You have to really take your time with it. You know, don't go after the same thing. Don't go after the same characteristic. You know, you can have your preference. You can, you know, you don't have to settle, but at the same time, don't rush is what I'm getting, Libra. Don't rush into it. Let me get, what do I want to, we did the life cat. Oh, let me do Southern Oracle. Let's see what's coming out for you guys. Let's see what's coming out for the last Oracle deck on Libra placements. Okay, yeah, this is, whew, look at this. Hot. Someone is hot, or you're going after hot, or you're hot for people, or you're hot to get out there, right? It says hotter than blue blazes, passion, sensuality, a lot of sexual vibes I'm getting here. You know, whatever. I'm with it, you with it, whatever floats your boat. But you can't be like this all the time, because it's going to lead you to run into this. Look, sweet tooth. Okay, you have a sweet tooth, you have a hankering for it, but then it gets into too big for your bridges, vanity. So there's a lot of intimacy, but it's someone's being vain. Someone is choosing the wrong people and wondering why it leads to upset or heartbreak or overgiving, or like, dang, I wasted all that money, all that time for what? It's because you're choosing out of vanity, out of what looks good, out of what, you know, sexuality, or who's hot. And it's not all about who's hot if you want someone long term. Look at with the peacock here. It says, don't get your feathers ruffled. Okay, you need to have a sense of, like, who has inner calm? Who is the ideal? Who practices patience? Who knows when to, you know, have a good time, but when to rest? You know, what is someone's mind like? You know, what do they like to read? I mean, can you guys have an intellectual conversation? You know, things like that. What, you know, if you're thinking about having kids, even if you're not, you know, but if you're thinking about having kids, what qualities do you want your kids to possess in this person? Because, you know, kids don't come out the womb having, you know, the illest clothes or the coolest threads or the coolest whatever. What characteristic traits do you want them to have? Do you want them loafing around and being lazy and complaining and bitter and cold and moody? And no. So those are things you need to think about, stuff like that. All right. Otherwise, it's raining cats and dogs here. Stuff is going to be temporary and it's not going to last. It's going to burn out quick. It says, if the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. Treasured objective, purpose, determination. If you have more of an objective when you're looking and finding that right person for you, it'll lead to better results here. A breakthrough. Okay. A breakthrough here with there's more than one way to skin a cat. So Libras, take your time with it. Okay. Think about the bigger picture when you're dating people. All right. Okay. What Bible message wants to come out for Libras? What Bible message wants to come out for? It says, may you be blessed by the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Psalms 115, verse 15. And it says, hope is one of the principal springs that keep mankind in motion. Thomas Fuller. So you have to know, you have to have faith. You have to know that you can find the right person. It's just going to take time and patience and maybe holding back from all the passion just for a second, just for a minute. You know, this is resonating with somebody. But Libra, that's what I have for you. Okay. This has been your reading. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.